Zone C lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
What's up everybody, we are back with another exotic weapons and catalyst video, and this one is on the MIDA multi-tool exotic scout rifle, which is a primary kinetic weapon. So let's get into those perks. The first perk is corkscrew rifling. It's a balanced barrel that slightly increases range, stability, and handling speed. Second perk is high caliber rounds. Shots fired from this weapon knock the target back further, and it slightly increases the range. The origin trait is MIDA radar. The radar stays active while aiming down sights. The next perk is hand laid stock. This weapon is optimized for recoil control, so increased stability, and then a kill tracker for PvE or PvP, which you have to activate to start tracking. The intrinsic trait is MIDA multi-tool. This weapon boosts movement speed. Now as for the exotic catalyst, aiming this weapon for a short period reduces flinch. In general, this is a great PvP weapon if you're a PvP player. So, how to obtain the MIDA multi-tool exotic scout rifle. So before I get into how to obtain MIDA multi-tool in Destiny 2 today, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about the weapon. So MIDA multi-tool goes all the way back to Destiny 1 Year 1, which released in September 2014. So it's one of the oldest exotic weapons in the game, and it's been in the Destiny franchise the entire time. Now, back in Destiny 1, it was obtained as a world drop exotic, so any exotic engrams that could drop from any activity. And then the difference between MIDA multi-tool and Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 is it's basically the same weapon minus the catalyst in Destiny 2. Now we fast forward to Destiny 2, and it came right along with the game when it launched in December 2017. However, it was a little bit trickier to obtain because it came from a quest, the first part of which required completing the original Red War campaign. You then had to do a couple other steps like acquire the MIDA mini tool submachine gun and get scout rifle kills and a couple of other things, and then you would obtain the MIDA multi-tool exotic scout rifle. Now because that original Red War campaign as well as a bunch of other stuff from the first couple of years of Destiny 2 were removed from the game when the Beyond Light expansion released in November of 2020, MIDA multi-tool got a new source to obtain it. Now as for the catalyst, it was affected, but it much later on. So catalysts in general were not introduced to Destiny 2 until the Warmind expansion in May 2018. That was the second expansion of Destiny 2, but it was a small one, and that's been categorized as Season 3 of the game. Now from that time all the way up until when Season 19 began in December of 2022, the exotic catalyst for MIDA multi-tool was obtained from the Glory Rank playlist, and that used the survival game mode. And you had to be pretty good at Crucible because if you lost in the Glory Ring playlist, your points were subtracted. So you had to win in order to increase your points. Because in order to get the catalyst, you had to get to at least the Fabled rank. And in those 3 sub-ranks of Fabled, you had a 5% chance to get the catalyst. And then when you hit Mythic, in those 3 sub-ranks of Mythic, you had a 5 to 10% chance. And if you hit Legend, it was a guaranteed drop at that rank. Now when Season 19 began in December of 2022, the Glory playlist was replaced by the competitive series. The rankings is very similar, it's just no longer the Glory playlist, and that also changed how to obtain the exotic catalyst, which is actually much easier now. So to obtain MIDA multi-tool in Destiny 2 today, you're going to come here to the Monument to Lost Lights in the Tower, which is the exotic archive, and you're going to go under the Red War exotics, which was Year 1 of the game, and you'll find MIDA right here. It'll cost you 1 exotic cipher, 100,000 glimmer, 150 legendary shards, and 1 ascendant shard. So as of Season 19, when they changed Glory to the competitive series, to obtain the MIDA multi-tool catalyst, it is a random drop from completing any Crucible match. And then to upgrade the catalyst, it takes 200 precision kills in the Crucible. Like I said earlier in the video, this is a great PvP weapon, so if you're a PvE player, This may not be a weapon you really want to try to get because of how focused on PvP this weapon is, but it's still a great weapon even if you are a PvE player. I would be remiss if I did not mention the bonus that is granted when you have both MIDA Multi-Tool and MIDA Mini-Tool equipped at the same time. I did mention the Mini-Tool earlier in the original acquisition of obtaining the Multi-Tool, I just didn't mention its bonus. So if you have both equipped, the Mini-Tool will give an additional speed bonus. So to recap the video, to obtain the MIDA Multi-Tool Exotic Scout Rifle, it is purchased from the Exotic Archives in the tower, and you'll find it under the Red War Exotics. To obtain its Exotic Catalyst, it is a random drop from completing Crucible matches. And then to upgrade the Exotic Catalyst, it takes 200 precision kills in the Crucible. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below. Also make sure to subscribe because I have other videos like this available, and I'll see you in one of my other ones.